Hey guys, Adrian here, and today I have my top 5 tips for Fiverr. So first off, before I even jump into the video, I want to say happy holidays again. Christmas just passed. Hope you guys had a great Christmas holidays, wherever you may celebrate. And hopefully a great Happy New Year's. I have some unboxings coming up of some cool stuff. I didn't get too much actually this Christmas, but I mean that's not what matters, but I did get something that I did want to unbox for you guys and shoot a review of. And one of them actually is actually the Magic Trackpad. I know this is old, but I did want to shoot my opinions and reviews on this. Anyways, I've been using a service for a while called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. I've talked about in the past. I make a lot of my money, a main amount of my money comes from online, outside of the local businesses I do. And Fiverr is one method of revenue that I get. And Duncan at Mobile Phone 2003 actually turned me on to this site. Essentially, it is you pay clients, or clients pay you $5 per service for you have a gig essentially. I have multiple gigs. One of my most popular gigs on the site is I will review your iOS app for $5. And in all honesty, you get $4 because Fiverr takes a $1 cut, which isn't, you know, to complain about because that's how they make their earnings, I believe. But I've made a substantial amount from this site, and it's a legit site. It's not a scam, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme because, you know, I like helping people, tips, tricks, and all that, and strategies, but you know, in all honesty, there's no get-rich-quick scheme. There's no path to get tons of money online. I mean, yes, you can work at it, but you need to work at it. That's the thing. You don't, you know, it doesn't just instantly happen. That's what I want to kind of illustrate for you guys. But, and honestly, and I don't mind saying, I've made over $1,000+ from Fiverr and onward to a couple more, you know, 1,000 to come, I would hope. But, and it's not just through one gig. I do multiple gigs. But with that, I wanted to share my top 5 tips if you're going to sign up to Fiverr and try it out, or if you're already a Fiverr user and you stumble across this video. So my top 5 tips for Fiverr, let's jump right in. Number 1, quality over quantity. I think when I started out, it was all about, you know, racking up gigs and gigs and gigs because it stacks up. Yeah, $4 a gig or it's $5, but again, $4 when you get your payment. $4 may not sound like a lot when you do one thing and if you take your time, but again, it stacks up over time. Yeah, and in that terms, quantity is important. Over time, you get a lot of money because it stacks up. But quality is much more important. You want to make sure every work you do, even if you have to spend 10, 20 minutes doing it for $4, that you do it really good. Even when I do my reviews, I check out the app, I try it out, and then I shoot my review. I don't just straight away shoot the review of the app the first time using it. I give myself a couple minutes to use it, and sometimes even longer if need be. Because when you do better quality content, you get more buyers. You get buyers who want to order more from you, because I get a lot of developers who order from me, so I get them recurring orders. And then essentially I get bigger orders, which means more money in the long run. So in terms of that, quality is more important than quantity. And that's just, you know, to be said with a lot of stuff. Number 2, Fiverr offers an option for you to submit a video with your gig, a sample video, and essentially, so let's say you're doing promotional videos or whatever, you can offer a sample of what you're offering, you can talk about what you're offering, you can show a sample of your work, and that has boosted my sales tons, because it gives that comfort of people knowing that, you know, this is what you're offering, this is what it'll look like. And on that note, this leads me to tip number 3, the public portfolio. Fiverr just recently came out with this option. The public portfolio allows you to make a gallery essentially, so all the work you submit to, you deliver to clients, you can have it publicly displayed on your profile so people can see what you've done for other people. They can't download it or stuff like that, but they can view it so that they kind of get a sample of your work as well that ties in with the video sample for the gig. But public portfolio has also boosted my sales as well. Number 4, feedback. This is hugely important with community and clients in general. I do a lot of work with clients outside of Fiverr and PR agents. Feedback. You know, staying in touch via the inbox messaging system via Fiverr is really key. You know, letting them know when you're delivering their order, letting them know if you're late, why you were late, and, you know, to assure them that you're going to get working on their gig. Even just a simple gesture of once they order it, even if you can set your gestation period. So for example, I have a 3-day waiting period when I'm going to deliver from when I get the order. I like to sometimes, if I have the time, to say, hey, you know, I got your order and it'll be delivered in, you know, such and such, or it'll be delivered in a manner of time, just to let them know you got their order, and, you know, kind of just like that confirmation that they know that you got, or they got their order, you know, seen and stuff like that. It goes a long way. And last but not least, a standard. You need to have a standard to your work, and again, this is work that you do and that you should care about, even if it's for the small amount, because like I said, this racks up. I've gotten thousands of plus dollars from this, so it really does add up in the long run, and you have to have a standard of professionalism. Whether you're doing banner work or app reviews like me, or website reviews, I also offer that gig, you need to understand that, yes, this is a $5 gig, and your clients need to understand that. They can't demand too much out of you if they're only, you know, again, they're only charging, or they're only paying you $5. Yes, as you grow on Fiverr, you get extra gigs, you get seller ranks. Like me, like I can charge $25 for a gig extra. So for example, $5 for the regular app review, but if they want me to write a written review and add some editing enhancements, I can charge $20, for example, for those extras tacked on. But again, understand that if they're asking too much, they need to understand. You need to confirm with them, or you need to contact them that this is only a $5 gig, and not to say that you're only getting $5 quality of work when I deliver to you, but just to say that, you know, you can't demand too much unless you're going to pay extra. You need to not be afraid to say that, you know, I'm going to require extra for this if you're going to require me to do this, because your time essentially is money. So you need to understand that. And you just have to have that standard of professionalism. People are going to give you bad reviews, people are going to cancel for weird reasons, and people aren't going to be happy with your work sometimes. And sometimes the only best you can do is just say, hey, you know, if you don't enjoy it, then move on. And you know, negative reviews may hurt you, but again, you need to focus on getting those positive reviews. And even if somebody does cancel, I try to kind of stay on, you know, a nice note with them. That way, you know, you can handle them properly. You don't want to just, you know, rage at your customer for giving you a bad review unless it's, you know, completely out of context. Anyway, guys, that's my top 5 tips for Fiverr. You can find me at fiverr.com/kidguru, I believe. If you want to check out my gigs, I offer app reviews and a lot of other client services, so do check it out. I like to think I built a good user base over there at Fiverr, so hope you enjoy. Hope you guys sign up and check it out and enjoy, and I hope these tips help you in some amounts. Thanks for watching.